Liverpool Football Club, the home of legendary comebacks and recently some rather uninspiring performances. Today, we explore whether the players are the ones to blame for the club's current slump. Grab your popcorn because this documentary might be more thrilling than their last league match. The age-old argument of past glories. Just because you've won before doesn't mean you can rest on your laurels. But hey, at least they have shiny trophies to admire while pondering what went wrong.
I think so, because these players have won the Champions League and they've won the league and they've won many, many trophies. I just think it's a collection of, I don't know, at this moment in time, new faces, lack of positional strength, lack of ability just to say, you know what, let's sit in here for 10 minutes. We're struggling here. We're losing the ball here. We're giving away silly possession. Let's just sit for 10 minutes and clear our lines and get as a bunch and make us difficult to break down. And they're not.
Yes, physicality. Apparently something Liverpool left behind along with their title hopes at the training ground. If only matches were won by looking good in the warm-ups.
And as I say, it's very much down to having the physicality to give yourself a foothold in the game, and Liverpool consistently don't do that. And again, for me, that is a question mark that you have to say is, you know, and the manager's complicit in this, by the way. He's involved in recruitment, but I think it is a recruitment issue. Why did Liverpool not feel that they needed to add more physicality to this team? Because it's been an Achilles heel for a while now, and teams are consistently exploiting it this season. And I don't know, will that away record get any better this season without adding more physicality to the team? I really don't think that's going to be the case, and I think it's something they've got to really have a think about.
The Real Madrid game. A reminder that sometimes Liverpool can perform astonishingly well by raising the hopes of their fans before dashing them completely.
That isn't, and that's something that, Slot is going to have to figure out. But Liverpool could have scored 2 or 3 today, but they were bad. They didn't show that fight they showed versus Real Madrid.
And there's the scoreline that says it all. Manchester City 3, Liverpool 0. It's like the footballing gods themselves have a sense of humour. Title chances? More like title daydreams.
The game ends Manchester City 3, Liverpool 0. And I think that puts an end of title chances for Liverpool. But Manchester City, could they close the gap on Arsenal? You can never rule City out a title race. We know what Pep Guardiola is capable of. And generally, my overview of the game was City were the better team. City were dominant of Liverpool in many aspects of that game. But I have to say, Liverpool actually had 2 big chances compared to City's one. Gakpo should have scored, Salah should have scored. Had Liverpool made it 2-1 before City made it 3-0, could it have been a different game? Maybe.
When the performance is so poor that even the most optimistic fans are questioning their life choices, you know something's gone awry. But hey, at least there's always next season, right?
I have to say that the performance was so bad that I actually think it's fair if people are worried and annoyed and really unhappy with what they've seen from them today, because I think what you wanted to see more than anything really was backing up those Aston Villa and Real Madrid performances, because they were wins, yes, and you want to see the result go with the performance. But if Liverpool have put in similar performance level and been able to move the ball as easily from back to front, if they've been able to, do the things they want in terms of pressing and defending, and they look convincing, but still ended up on the losing side because Manchester City are Manchester City, I think everybody would have been fine with that.
Indeed, the life of a footballer at Liverpool. Criticism is as guaranteed as a rainy day in England. Perhaps they should start charging for every critique. They'd surely make a fortune.
Jota, that may affect some of the players more than we know, and rightly so, because, he was a teammate and a very close teammate. So we don't know whether that's got an impact. So there's a number of factors. But in the end, the Liverpool Football Club, you lose a game, you get criticised. You get criticised more than another side. The bigger players in the Liverpool's team will get criticised more than a lot of their teammates, because that is just the nature of the beast. But the only way to prove your critics wrong is to fight and come out and beat Aston Villa. And then, beat Real Madrid, and then go to the Etihad and try and beat Manchester City. That's the only thing you can do in football. We've all done it. We've all had hard parts. And the good players get through it. And that's what they have to do.
Looking at the fixtures, Macca, this potentially could get a lot worse. Palace at home in the League Cup next. They've got a blueprint to beat Liverpool, the way teams have been rattling them at the moment. We're there for that Villa game. Then they've got Real Madrid.
In conclusion, while the players may not be solely responsible, they certainly aren't off the hook. Maybe a few more training sessions and fewer trips down memory lane would help. If you haven't had your fill of Liverpool woes, be sure to like, subscribe and stay tuned for more sporting drama. Who knows what next week's disaster will bring?